Imagine stumbling upon a small, 12-sided coin that could literally change your entire existence overnight. This isn't the plot of a Hollywood movie, it's the very real possibility that is hiding in plain sight, perhaps in your own home. The coin in question is the 1998 Australian 50-cent piece, a commemorative issue that honors the daring voyage of explorers George Bass and Matthew Flinders. While millions of these coins were minted and spent every day, a select few, depending on their specific history and condition, have been whispered about in numismatic circles as holding a value so immense it borders on the unbelievable. The story begins in 1798, when two of history's greatest navigators set sail to prove that Van Diemen's Land, now known as Tasmania, was indeed an island separate from the Australian mainland. Their successful expedition through the treacherous waters that would later be named Bass Strait was a pivotal moment in Australian history. To celebrate the 200th anniversary of this feat in 1998, the Royal Australian Mint released this special 50-cent piece, forever immortalizing Bass, Flinders, and their historic route on its reverse side. It's a tangible piece of exploration history, a miniature time capsule small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. The design itself is a work of art masterfully crafted by Vladimir Gottwald, whose initial G appears discreetly on the coin. The reverse side is a complex and fascinating scene, depicting the profiles of the two explorers with the coastline of what is now Victoria and the island of Tasmania laid out behind them. A dotted line traces their epic journey, with the word Sydney marking their starting point. It's a coin that tells a story, a quality that makes it far more than just a piece of currency. The obverse, of course, features the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maclauff, solidifying its place in the modern coinage of the Commonwealth. Now, let's address the incredible claims of wealth that have begun to circulate. The idea that a single 1998 Bass and Flinders 50-cent piece could be worth millions or make you a billionaire is a captivating fantasy, but the reality, while not quite that extreme, is still a thrilling pursuit for any treasure hunter. The standard coin, of which over 22 million were released into general circulation, is typically worth only its face value of 50 cents, or perhaps a couple of dollars if it's in pristine, uncirculated condition. The immense value, the kind that makes headlines, is attached to the coins that are truly exceptional. The astronomical values you may have heard about are more accurately associated with other legendary Australian coins, such as the 1930 penny, of which only 6 proof specimens exist, one selling for over $1 million, or the earliest Australian currency, like the 1813 Holy Dollar, which can fetch hundreds of thousands. These coins are the holy grails of Australian numismatics, and their rarity is what commands such high prices. They set the stage for the dream that perhaps a modern coin could also be a hidden fortune. So, what makes the 1998 Bass and Flinders 50-cent piece so special in this context? The secret lies not in the millions of coins jangling in piggy banks, but in the specific limited edition versions that were never intended for general spending. The Royal Australian Mint and other organizations produce special sets for collectors, and these are the ones that hold the potential for significant value. These include coins in proof condition, struck with specially polished dies to create a mirror-like finish, and uncirculated coins packaged in annual mint sets or commemorative folders. Let's delve into the specific varieties that are the true targets for collectors. Among the most sought-after are those included in special philatelic numismatic covers, PNCs, issued by Australia Post. These sets combine the coin with a commemorative stamp, and only 82,004 of the standard PNCs were produced. Even rarer were the 3,000 overprinted versions released at a Sydney coin exhibition, and the scarcest of all might be the 1,000 coins that were part of a special set issued by Note Printing Australia, combining the coin with a banknote. Finding one of these intact sets today would be a major discovery. Furthermore, the coins included in the 1998 annual proof year sets and baby proof sets are of the highest quality and were minted in far smaller numbers than the circulating coins. For instance, around 32,000 proof sets were produced. A silver proof medallion commemorating the voyage has also been seen at auction, further expanding the hunt. The condition is Everything. A coin that has been handled and spent will have lost its mirror finish, and any scratches will drastically reduce its value, whereas a perfect, untouched example from one of these limited sets is the real prize. The market for these special editions is real and active. While the standard coin is common, a complete 1998 proof set, which includes the base and Flinders 50-cent piece alongside 5 other specially struck coins, has been sold at auction for prices around €54. A separate silver commemorative item related to the voyage was estimated at $100 Australian. These figures, while not millions, represent a significant return on a 50-cent investment and highlight the very real value that exists for those who know what to look for. This is the message we want to hammer home. Don't just look at the date and the design. You must scrutinize the coin. Is it a gleaming, flawless proof with a deep mirrored background? Is it still sealed in its original packaging from a mint or a commemorative set? Does it have any unusual features, errors, or a pristine, untouched surface that sets it apart from the worn change in your pocket? These are the characteristics that separate a 50-cent piece from a potential collector's item worth hundreds of dollars. So, before you dismiss that handful of old coins as mere pocket change, take a moment. Empty that piggy bank, sift through the jar on your dresser, or look closely at the coins passed down through your family. You are looking for a key that could unlock a small fortune. It's a modern-day treasure hunt, and the treasure map is printed right on the coin itself. The dream of finding a life-changing sum is alive and well, and it could be hiding in the most unassuming of places. In the world of finding hidden treasures, the thrill is not just in the value, but in the story each piece tells. Channel Legacy Coins USA invites you to explore these stories and discover the history in your hands.